Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back. It's been a while, literally since Halloween. Your boy has been through it. Literally, pretty much broke my freaking leg. If y'all don't remember, I told y'all I played rugby and I got an injury. I'm healed though, still recovering, but I'm kicking, baby. I'm kicking. But that won't stop us. That won't stop us. You got something to tell people, Eric?
Well, the start of this year has been crap.
Never mind, that nigga gay.
Okay. No, I mean, I just got over bronchitis, so my lungs were jacked for like 2 weeks. And yeah, so he's used to that.
No.
That's why he's got personal experience on the sidelines with that shit, but okay.
Yeah. Nah, it's over now. What's up? Nah, but today we're gonna dive deep more into ourselves, bro. We ain't never ever talked about our like childhood and how we became us. What made Tony and Eric, bro?
Our moms.
Honestly though, real talk, my mama for real. My mama all the way. I've pretty much lived with her my whole life. I mean, I had my bio dad and I'm a stepdad. But you know, that's
same here.
Life. Alright, you go.
So
how was it like in the womb? Like, was it a city? I bet you my mama's womb was like New York or like
New
LA
York.
LA or something. No, wait, that sounds like I just called her a hoe. Yeah, it was hella swarm. I was swimming up in that motherfucker and I escaped.
You escaped.
I escaped.
Like a damn Ninja Turtle. Alright. No, I was born in Virginia, so I moved to Texas when I was 4, so I pretty much grew up in Texas. But Virginia I still have bits and memories from it, so I just remember how cold it was. It used to snow all the time.
You never did like any like lynchings or anything? Because like it's from the South, Virginia.
Yeah, with you.
No, oh. So you don't ever be like, because I know whenever I first moved to Texas, I never knew there was a Texas Pledge of Allegiance. So did they have that in Virginia? Was it like all hail Robert E. Lee or some shit?
Oh,
Confederate flag?
I was too young to even know that, to be honest. I just remember the little things and my aunt.
Oh, my favorite aunt. What's wrong?
Okay, so stop.
Anyways, me, well, you know, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I'm so glad I got out the hood because them trenches was boo-boo ass boo-boo. But I moved whenever I was like 7, but then I would visit every summer to go see my bio dad before he passed and whatever. It's okay.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, oh my god, it was so ghetto. Like every day, it was like the gunshots was an alarm clock. Like boom, all right, time for school. Boom, boom, all right, time to go to bed. Boom, boom. Ah, shit, I missed the bus. But there was one thing that united all them kids. Or the ice cream truck. Everybody remember when I was a kid and you had an ice cream truck
that. They had that in Virginia too.
Bro, so everybody would run out the side with their money and like begging it, Ma, can I please have $5, please? Just to go get some ice cream.
Dude, it's so like just nostalgic, man.
I would get that little Spider-Man one or the SpongeBob one.
Yeah, the SpongeBob
yeah, the
one.
SpongeBob one was the best one, boy. That shit was.
What was some TV shows you grew up on?
Bro, everything on Cartoon Network.
Oh my God,
Titans.
The original Teen Titans, not
yeah.
this Teen Titans Go bullshit. Like the actual Teen Titans.
Bro, Teen Titans. I'd watch Codename Kids Next Door.
That was
Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Ben 10.
Motherfucking Ben 10.
Ben 10 was. I used to have to watch
Chowder, Flapjack, all them cartoons. But I was a little obese, fat fucking kid, so I'd make me like 2 sandwiches, and I'd make a bowl of cereal, and then I had these 2 dogs, and I would always play with them. I was a little ignorant, little bad kid. I would play with the little dogs and try to like jerk my food away in their face. And
That's
one time
so
they
mean.
caught my ass.
That's so mean.
It's so bad. One time they caught my ass. I had it, and she jumped up and got it, and I sat there and started crying with my little fat ass.
You deserve that shit, bro.
And she ran away and ate my sandwich, and I was crying. I was so bad.
You deserve that, boy.
But the sandwiches I used to make as a kid, mind you, I'm like 6, 7 years old, right? I don't know who let me up in the kitchen, but I would make this mystery sandwich.
No.
Y'all don't judge me now, because I know all you kids, y'all all have some strange cravings. Don't judge me. I put... Why you looking at me like that?
I'm already just imagining what you're going to say, like eggs and freaking mayo or something.
No, close. I put Peanut butter, jelly,
Okay.
and mayonnaise.
Oh, you're nasty.
Bro, I put peanut butter, jelly, and mayonnaise all on a motherfucking sandwich with a bag of chips.
You sound like a fucking pregnant woman.
Bro, no, it was.
God,
I don't know
bro.
who let me in the kitchen, but I was eating some pregnancy craving meals with them cheddar cheese ruffles. My mama would buy a whole bag of those.
That's
like I told you, I was a little fat ass.
Dude, my
shit, I'm still fat, but fuck it. Shit, I'm still fat, but fuck it.
Dude, my mom had shrimp cocktail and peach sherbet together. It was nasty.
Shrimp cocktail?
Yeah, like the sauce.
Did you ever eat it? Because, I mean, as a kid, like,
shrimp
whatever my
cocktail
mama
sauce
ate,
is
I
actually
thought was
pretty
good.
It's shrimp cocktail is good, yeah.
I don't really like shrimp cocktail. I don't know what those
No, my uncle's allergic to shellfish and
I love
stuff,
shrimp.
so I can't really eat it around him, but whenever it was just us, like, it was really good.
But my family, though, like, I'm gonna dive a little bit deep in my Chicago family. They ghetto as hell. But I love them to death, though. Like, whenever I was a kid, I was just like them. So I was a little ghetto bad kid, getting in trouble in school every day, getting into fights because I was getting teased because I was a little fat kid. Shit, I'm still fat, but fuck it. Right? But we really did love each other. We get into arguments, fight, but, like, at the end of the day, we look out for each other, right? But, man, I love the family functions whenever we get together. But there's one thing I freaking hate. Okay, two things. Number one, chitlins. Oh my God, if you are black, you know what I mean. For those of you who don't know what chitlins are, I will probably place a definition up here. But chitlins are the inner guts, intestines of a pig. And black people with pork, black people love some pork now. From the rooter to the tutor, we eat that pork. But in freaking chitlins, my grandmama and all my aunties would get in the kitchen and make it, and they dump it in the bathtub to wash it out, because we'd feed the whole family. And that thing would have the whole house smelling like pig guts, bro. It smelled so bad, you can literally smell somebody making chitlins as you approach the house. I never even wanted to taste it. I don't care. I don't even want to taste it. But if you've had pig intestines or whatever y'all call it, we call it chitlins. Oh, God, dude. Oh, God, dude. Oh, God, dude. Oh, my God. What about you?
Honestly, I mean, I only remember Texas. I remember some parts of Virginia, but I mainly grew up here, so I feel like growing up, I obviously got bullied because I didn't have a mind of my own. Like, I kind of just didn't know how to stick up for myself until high school, and the people I surrounded myself with helped me build my self-esteem up a lot. So, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. I feel like besides that situation, growing up was great because my neighbors, I used to go out with them. You know, it was like I was always out in the street playing football or like whatever. I even had my friend across the street used to have a YouTube channel. And so we did this thing. It was like Spider-Man, like hide and seek or something. And you could like he has it on private now, so no one can really see it. This was like 13 years ago. Dang. But it was just us like filming, like acting like a whole movie scene. It was pretty cool.
That's funny.
So I gotta talk to him to see if I can find that. But there's like memories like that where just growing up, like it was really cool, like meeting new people. And I think that's kind of what helped me get out of my shell a lot, was just, you know, putting myself in uncomfortable situations to like try new things and see what I could end up liking. So I also did every sport known to man growing up. Like I literally, what did I do? I did soccer when I was little. I did baseball for a few years. Football, like, you know, the midget football. What is it called again?
Midget football?
No, it's like
Like a pee-wee football or something?
Yeah. I said midget football.
If you play some grown-ass, hey, come here, little fat can.
Hey, you snap nut.
What'd you call me?
Snap nut.
You know who you're talking to?
Yeah, you, snap nut.
This little midget-ass nigga pushing you on the ground. Actually, you know, that would be a good idea, midget football.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be funny as hell. I want to go see one of those little midget wrestlings. matches that they have. What if they put that in football, bro? I will pay to watch that.
That would be freaking dope. Well, I mean, they have midget boxing.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
And they're
about.
just
Some
like-
little arms, and they be like, or they have like a short body with long arms. They look like a little gorilla. Just like, hold on now. I look just like, I can't do that because then I actually look like a gorilla. I gotta check.
Your month's coming up too, man. You gotta.
We could probably play that clip in you.
Oh yes. All right. So we're gonna put a clip right now. So pretty much that clip that you just saw was him in my garage acting like a freaking gorilla. He's like, hey, let me see if I kind of look like one. And he started doing that. I'm like, dude. So I had to put up a comparison side by side with one.
No. Y'all don't come after me in them comments about being a gorilla, alright?
Yeah, it was, oh my god, dude. It was hilarious. But I also did basketball. I did martial arts like jiu-jitsu for like 4 years, and then in high school all 4 years I was actually on the swim team, so I did that. And then after high school is when I was more into like actual lifting, so I did powerlifting for a couple years and boxed for like a year. So I tried everything.
I'll still beat your ass.
No.
No, my fighting, bro, I never took any fighting classes. My fighting was in school, like
Street.
no, literally, like, because I stayed in the hood, 64th and Bishop, if y'all know where that is. It's outside Chicago. There was this dude who would always take my bike, and I would get so mad, and, like, all my uncles and shit, like, my influencers were people who went to prison. I never had, like, good influence until I moved to Texas, right? And so, like, all they would tell me is, like, don't let them take your bike, and, like, beat them up, and stuff like that. Like, you better defend yourself, so that's what I did. He came to take my bike one time, and I said, hey, I don't want you taking my bike no more. So I picked up a big-ass rock, and it was like a dirt rock that would, like, disperse into pieces, and I threw it at him. And then he tried to get between the gate, but I locked it, and I kept throwing rocks at him to get my bike
Dude,
back.
that's like the It movie with all the, like, the loser club. Like, they're throwing rocks at him.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then I would go to school, and every time, like, after I felt that lick of, like, success, like, I could get away with just beating people up. I would go to school, and every time somebody would just tease me, pinch me, or whatever, I'd just, like, blow up out of nowhere. I had anger issues as a kid. Like, I would just pop a fuse like that. Like, if they call me fat or something, we could be doing a test. I don't give a
Trust me, same.
I don't give a fuck, like, where we were. I just, like, I was the biggest one in class, too, so I'd jump on him, and I'll start, like, banging his head on the wall. I would do, like, I look like a little psychopath as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, I had anger issues as well. Like, I get that from my mom's side, so.
Oh, them fucking Italians, man.
Italian fro.
Italians. You see that fucking kid over there? Huh? You fucking see that kid? You fucking go up his fucking ass. And then you tell his fucking mama to come over here so I can whoop their ass.
Pretty much, yeah. That's how we're.
Bro, low-key, Italians are like the black people of Europe. We just like the same.
No, for real. That's why we probably get along. My mom grew up in the D.C. area, so she knew, like, and she has an identical twin, so it's funny how they look so much alike, but they were complete opposites. So my aunt was very, like, she'll talk her shit and everything, but didn't really know how to, like, back it up. And then my mom was the one where she's like, she won't really, like, she doesn't like confrontation, but if she has to F someone up, she will.
Dang.
So, like, this one guy grabbed her butt in high school,
bro.
and so she turned around and punched through the coffee mug he was holding and hit his lip and busted his lip open. And she's like, don't mess with me, like, don't fucking mess with me, and shit like that.
The craziest story your mama told me was the one where she said, like, this bitch was getting on her nerves, so she's short, by the way.
She's 5 foot.
She jumped through the window of a car and was beating this girl's ass. So you can see her, like,
While it
legs
was
flying
moving.
up. While it was moving, she beating this girl ass. What? Like an action movie. I'm like, what the fuck? And she said her other friend had to literally pick her ass up out the car and carry her. And she over here still trying to fight.
Yeah,
I'm like,
mom.
oh my god.
She's pretty crazy. Like, she's the nicest person you can meet. But if you do anything that messes with either me or my sister or any family member or anything that is serious, she will switch like that instantly. She sees red. And I've seen her turn gray before. Like, I've literally seen all the color out of her skin go away, and she just does not remember what happened.
Walking a dallies, don't knock it till they see the pasta sauce.
Yeah. So, dude, it was brutal. I love her to death though. She has a good heart. So she's done a lot for me growing up. Because obviously I had my biological dad. Didn't really know him because he passed away when I was 1. But I grew up with my ex-stepdad for right now because they just got divorced last year for good reasons. Like, perfectly good. We're happy. I'm glad everything's going the way it is. So, you know, she's been through a lot, but I really do appreciate everything she's, you know, helped me out throughout the years and supported me and my sister, so.
Mm-hmm. That's good. A mother's love for his son is crazy. Like, for me, my mom is all that I got. I mean, I got a little brother too, but like, my mom's been there for me forever. Like, through relationships, whatever. Like, even though we moved away, like, I'll go visit my bio dad. Like, I love him to death. Then he passed, and then I just had my stepdad. No offense. I'm a grown man, so now I can say this, but my stepdad is so annoying, dude. Freshman year of college, I was just getting I'm not a bad kid. Like, I never did anything bad. I'm going to college. Like, I'm going to college, doing my studying. I'll get home late, like maybe 11 o'clock or 11:30. But I would always get locked out. And
yeah.
I forgot. I set all the locks on the house. So I went through the back gate. Because I'm like, we got a back gate. I set this lock. I go in. I come in the back. It's fine. Next day, I do the same thing. The back door's locked. So I'm like, okay, he has it out against me. He just does not want me to get up in his house. So there have been some nights where I slept in my cold-ass car during the freaking winter. It's like 40 degrees outside.
Yeah, dude.
40 degrees.
Freshman year of college, too, like, I'd be like, dude, just stay with me. Because, like, I felt bad. My mom also felt bad. She's like, I don't want you just sleeping in your car.
Yeah.
And so we had an extra bed, so he'd just stay with us.
I remember... Freshman year was honestly a little depressed time. Like, not only the stress of school, but...
And recovering from COVID as well.
From COVID. But that night, sleeping in my car, I was... my little sad boy ass. I was over there listening to Drake, right? I was listening to Lemon Pepper Wings freestyle.
Oh, I remember.
I was sitting in my car, I was driving home, and I'm like, I'm not even going to have a home to go to. And I started crying. Then I woke up, and I was sleeping in my car, and I woke up shivering because it was cold as fuck. And I'm like... This is really what it's come to. This is my life. Yeah. And my mom, she wasn't able to be there because her job requires her to travel. So she was states away. So, I mean, she couldn't really do nothing. But luckily I have good friends who offered me a home. And I built a family around their families, really.
Yeah.
But
we adopted him.
Yeah.
Like a pet.
After a while,
I'm
especially growing up as a boy, like after a while, you just kind of develop these little tendencies to become your own man. Like... This works for everybody, but especially guys. Like, you go through trials and tribulations in life to develop you to the man you are today. Like, honestly, I hated it, but I'm glad that, you know, I got bullied. I dealt with what I dealt with because now I know what not to do, right? And how to teach my future children how to act. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But lucky for you, you grew up in, like, Boy Scouts and shit.
I would say the one good thing from my ex-stepdad, Jeremy, that I could say I got out of was scouting because, like Tony said, it's just a great experience. I feel like I fell in love with being outdoors through scouting, like just camping, and I feel like it was a good way for me to separate from my actual life and just go out and have a good time with other guys, my other guy friends I was in scouts with. And just learning life skills, like things that I know that I still use today. I learned from...
Well, you know you was touched... Never mind. We just... We know your scoutmaster was fruity now.
No.
He went to a cool island by a guy named Jeffrey.
Okay.
That's where all Boy Scouts go.
Even him. No, I'm kidding. No, but I didn't have to deal with that because my troop was actually normal. I had a normal troop, so I had a great experience. I still use stuff from scouting today, like in my job and everything like that. So I
you ever learn how to like hunt?
Yeah, we've done that before
Kids?
too. No, that's not what we do. I do not do that.
Come on, you don't know how to hunt people like prey on them and shit?
Nope. That's a praying mantis. No, the only thing that sucked was, so I got my Eagle Scout, which is the top of the top rank. Like, that's like recognition. Like, people know what that is because of how high up it is, the rank for scouting. And so once I got it, it was a great feeling. There's a court of honor, which is like a ceremony to like show that you've achieved the highest rank. But it happened during COVID, so I didn't get to actually have a ceremony. I just got my stuff handed to me, and he's like, "Sorry, but COVID, we can't do this."
It's all good.
But
I didn't go through like a camp, but I did have like summer camps and after school camp experiences. Like, I don't know if a lot of
summer
people
camps were the best.
Yeah, I did Boys and Girls Club. God bless whoever came with Boys and Girls Club. That was some of the most fun times I ever had. Like, whenever I would see my friends there, and the days I didn't see my friends and I had to be there, it was like I was lonely. But it was fun because that's how I got more competitive in sports. I got involved in basketball, football, because every day I'd be playing with all these athletes. I was in like the San Antonio area, so everybody was playing for the Outlaws, AAU basketball teams, the Spartans and stuff. Like, that's how I got fast as a big guy. Because everybody else around me was competitive and fast, playing for Judson and Wagner, all those powerhouse teams and stuff. But that's something I would say that got me to where I am today. But I'm glad that I moved from like out of the city into the suburbs. Because the city, I'd say that's where you learn your street smarts. Everybody in life should have two qualities. You should have your street quality smarts, and then you should have like, how to act professional, the suburb smarts. So I got the best of both worlds, and I'm glad I moved to New Braunfels and met you and like all my new friends. But it was pretty funny moving from predominantly black people to moving to predominantly white people.
That's a huge...
Bro, I learned how to do code switching, how to talk right, how to yes sir, no ma'am. Like, I got opportunities.
You definitely code switch.
Yeah, no, I do it all the time. And then get into sports.
It's not a bad thing either. Like, that's a good thing to have, because especially when you have a career set, like, you know how to turn that, personal, like, how you talk into more professional way for your clients or like your, whatever you do in your field.
Yeah, get them street smarts and all that stuff. And it was fun because, the schools I went to, I ain't gonna lie. I love black people. I love my people, but I ain't gonna lie. My biggest haters are black people. Why? Every time I get around y'all, I'm too white for y'all, or I'm too black for this. Like, oh my goodness, y'all are the biggest haters. Once I got to white school, everybody wanted to be my friend because I was only like one of a handful of black people at the school. So everybody was like, man, I want to be Tony friend. You're funny, dude. Dude, like, what the fuck, bro? You from around here, man? You're fucking hilarious. Sober. Can I say it? Like...
And most people just,
yeah,
I don't know why some people, they go off of, like, just the way you look or, like, whatever. Because I usually just go based on personality. Like, if I know you have a good heart in that, like, you're more extroverted than me. I used to not be as extroverted as I am today until I started hanging out with you. So the more I hung out with you, I kind of like learned a lot about networking and like just being more open to talking with people. And I feel like that's great. So like it is definitely important to surround yourself with people that will bring you up towards your goals as much as you bring them up towards theirs.
Yeah.
So
definitely surrounding yourself with the right people gets you in places. And I've seen it, and I've seen the other side of it. Like, you'll see good people surround themselves with the wrong people, and they're failures, or they get in some big trouble
because they're doing drugs, or they're like sleeping with all these women that are like you pay for it or whatever the situation is. Getting like everything. Like, there's so many things in the world that you can do that could have a negative impact, but there's also so many positive things as well. It's just who you're around and the environment you set yourself in. That's really important. So you just got to make sure that you put yourself at the right place at the right time around the right people. Yeah, and it works differently for people. Like, for me, I think it's crazy, like, how people have to go through a negative situation in order to bring something positive to their life. Yeah, that is just true. Like us, we had to go through a lot of bullshit to become the good people we are today, because we know the pain and know the suffering of what we went through, and we don't want other people to go through it.
It's funny, like I said, we went through all the bullshit to bring you this message, pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, like, pretty much just, as long as, I've said this several times, it's like the fourth time I'm going to say it, but surround yourself around people that love you, friends, family, and that people that are going to help bring you up in life, not bring you down, because those people that bring you down are going to be the ones who usually leech off you, so people who use you. Those are the worst type of people because they're not benefiting you at all. They're just using you. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, y'all got to know a little bit of what made us today. So surround yourself with the right people, stay away from the bullshit, and learn how to code switch. Know your street smarts and your suburbs.
And just live a happy life.
You're gonna live a happy life. Peace out, y'all. Shit, I'm still fighting, but fuck it.